I do for my job? Our Cityline fashion producer saw this ad and said, we must have this man on the show. Yes. So we hunted him down, and it is his first time in Canada, and we've got him. Let's say a big hello to Nick Youngquest. Come on in here. How are you?
How you doing?
So good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
We hunted you down, we found you. First time in Canada. I'm happy that you chose to stop here. They're thrilled, and I'm going to get brownie points with all my staff for this, so thank you for coming in. So I hear that you are as popular as the one and only Brad Pitt when you go to Europe. Like, you get mobbed. Is that true?
It's not quite so true. Yeah, you know, it's when I go to Spain, they seem to love the fragrance down there. It's quite nice down there. But
He's modest. He's modest too. He's cute.
I haven't been mobbed in Canada yet, so you know, maybe we'll see later on today and see how it goes.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to send you out of here with security, actually. You know, you are a sports figure, which I find very interesting. So, an Australian rugby player turned model. How did that happen?
You know what? I really don't know. I never expected to, you know, be in this line of work, but. You know, I did a bunch of stuff when I was a sportsman, and you know, when I decided to step away from sport, it was something I thought I'd try my hand at, and you know, here I am. You know, I get to visit Canada and see you guys, and it's been a great experience so far.
Do you feel more comfortable in one realm than the other? Like, do you find this modeling thing, is it working for, it's working for us, but is it working for you? Do you feel comfortable on the shoots? Is it a natural thing for you?
You know, I don't really see myself as a model per se. You know, I spent so long in sports, you know, so I see myself still as a sportsman, but you know, I'm obviously playing an ambassador role for Paco Rabanne, which is a great thing for me to be doing. It's something I'm really enjoying, and yeah, I don't think I'll be going back to the sporting field anytime soon.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Paco Rabanne. The whole ad campaign, there's this sporty element to it. The bottle of the cologne, it looks like a trophy. Tell me a little bit about working with this brand. And then we're going to talk about your diet. What are you eating to have abs like that? Like, seriously. No, okay, first of all, how's it been like working with Paco Rabanne?
Yeah, working with the brand's been great. You know, it's obviously a brand as iconic as Paco Rabanne. It's obviously a dream come true for me, and I'm just grateful that they've given me the opportunity to work with them, but not only as like a face where, you know, I'm probably not as relatable if, in a sense, but more as a spokesperson and ambassador. So it's been a wonderful journey so far, and as I said, it's brought us to Canada, so I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely, and we're happy to be able to smell this new fragrance and talk a little bit about the scent. You're wearing it?
Yeah, I am wearing it.
How would you describe the scent?
You know, it's a very fresh scent. It's got that sensuality about it as well, which I think is nice. It speaks to a lot of guys because, you know, there's a lot of fragrances out there that you can spray and a couple of hours later they're gone, you know, but this is has a long-lasting element to it, and I think it's very, you know, it's great for the guys. Okay,
let's talk a little bit about your regime. You know, the fitness regime, the diet regime. Don't tell me you sit on the sofa and watch TV all day long and eat donuts.
No, I don't.
That's not what you're doing, right?
I definitely don't do that, no. You know, my regime's changed a lot since I, you know, stopped playing sport. But it's, you know, I think training's something you just have to find what works for you. And I do a lot of yoga these days. I'm just about to become a yoga teacher too. So hopefully one day I'll come back to Canada and teach some classes. But yeah, I just find what works for me, and I've been toying with a few things since I stepped away from sport, and hopefully it's working.
So a lot of us think yoga and we don't necessarily think six-pack. What is it? Is it like a strength training yoga?
Yeah, you know, yoga's got so many aspects to it. There's a physical aspect and a mental aspect too, you know, and it's, you know, lots of core stability and stuff like that, and it's something I enjoy working on. It's keeping me grounded right now, hopefully.
Okay, and a clean diet, I imagine.
Yeah, I eat pretty well,
and veggies.
You know. I eat pretty well. I indulge every now and again too. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. So I hear once a week you just eat whatever you want.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
What's your favorite junk food?
I just go to a burger and fries, you know, and go for as much as I can. That's what, you know.
A good old
living
burger,
in New York, you can find a lot of those. So.
Absolutely. Okay, so you're also working on a business degree, which I find really impressive. Why business?
You know, I played sport for so long, and in Australia, I came out of high school and I went straight to a professional sport, you know, and my mum always told me to go to school, and I never listened to her.
Yeah.
Sort of paying for it now. I wish I did, but you know, it's something I'm interested in. I want to get you know, an overall perspective of business, and you know, see where I fit into the world after what I'm doing now. So.
Okay, so you didn't go to school, but national rugby player and now model, however. So that didn't pay off for you at all. Business degree, though, a really smart thing to do, because you know at some point both athleticism, sports, and modeling there usually is an end date, and you're going to have to figure out what else to do with your career, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, coming from a sporting background, I think when I was younger I couldn't understand that, but now, you know, it ended, you know, so
yeah.
I realised that this is not going to last forever, although I'm enjoying it now and I just living for the moment. But, you know, I want to see what I can do and, you know, see where I can specialise in. And, you know, I'm really not sure where I'm going to go to, but, you know, I'm sure I'll find my way.
Now, the best thing I want to know about being, you don't call yourself a model, but you're in that world now.
That world?
That world.
That world, yeah.
What's the best thing about being in that world? The fashion world, the fragrance world, the modeling world?
Yeah, you know what the best thing for me is it's a totally new experience, obviously, you know. I'm learning every day and I get to work with, you know, incredibly creative people and talented people, and, you know, it's a blessing really to go to work, and we have so much fun on set. I mean, shooting the campaign, it was absolutely hilarious. So just enjoying myself and having a good time, that's the main thing, you know.
Yeah, you have to be a special kind of person to be able to do a photo shoot like that.
Special kind of person?
I think so, because I do television all the time, but to do a photo shoot, I find it very intimidating, but you look very comfortable in front of the camera. Like, do you have to say anything to yourself to get into that mood, like take on a different persona?
Yeah, you know what, it's totally different than sport, that's for sure. It was a little bit daunting to begin with, but I guess it's something that I've sort of grown into a little bit and felt more comfortable as it goes on, you know. I mean, I don't take myself too seriously, so it's, you know, if they don't like the pictures and they don't like the way I look, well, so be it. So.
Who cares? Go eat a donut, right?
Exactly, or a burger.
I don't care.
Or a burger.
Whatever. Well, we think it's working for you. You are doing a great job.